and gentlemen, Odessa!
What if I told you we have 2 tickets to paradise? Or, it's my life. There's been heartache and pain, and I don't know. Anyways, we're talking about Odessa. It's on Hulu. Brand new movie just came out, about an hour and 50 minutes. Before we get into that, welcome to the Critics Collective. I am the Dad Panther variety streamer, content creator, master of none, and we are going to talk movies. We do movies and television shows here. If you're first time here, welcome in. Hit the like button, subscribe, and become a part of the collective family. Now, if this is not your first time and you've been here since day one, blowing the dust off, I appreciate it. We all appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. And let's go for 5 likes. 5 likes, and I'm going to dig through the crates. It's not crates, it's digital. I'm going to swipe left and right respectfully and look for another musical. And we'll do another musical because I love me some musical. Check out our review that we did on Wicked. That's a 5. But anyways, Odessa, I'm going to read what this is. I'm going to tell you my first impressions, and we'll go ahead and go into pros and cons, and then I'm going to rate it. Now, it says a farm girl in search to recover a cherished family heirloom travels to a strange and dangerous city where she meets her one true love. To save his soul, she must put the power of destiny to the ultimate test. I think that's a fair assessment of what this movie is about. Now, my first impressions were I saw Sadie, who plays on Stranger Things. You may know her more commonly for Stranger Things. Her name was Max, I believe, in that show. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. I don't know if that was her brother's name. But point blank, you know her. And this wasn't for my demographic. I believe it was preteen, young adult type of stuff. Respectfully, go check out a review on the Electric State. Anyway, so with that being said, I looked at this and I saw like this cyberpunk fun, kind of like Furiosa style, and I'm like, hey, I'm in for it. It was music. Then I found it was a musical because I didn't see any of the trailers. And then middle of March just came out and I checked it out. Now, I will say, as I go into, it's a low expectation, but when I go into watching the movie, I had to find this. Hulu, I don't understand what's going on. Like, I literally, like, it's a new movie and I had to type in the name of the movie to find it. I tried it on multiple different devices. It just, for whatever reason, this was not at the homepage of something new. It wasn't in the genre of musicals. Like, it just, whatever. I don't know. So to each his own on that drama. Now, it reminded me of something like Spotify. Spotify did it too. Marianas Trench, one of the deepest parts of the ocean. Also, in my opinion, a top 10 musical group that if you listen to their body of work, I mean, ridiculously talented these individuals are from Canada. Now, I had to look for an album, and the only reason why I knew the album came out is I'm a fan, so I had it notified. But I would tell other people, check this out. They couldn't find them. They couldn't find them in new releases and stuff. They had to type in the names. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe whatever. Point blank. The highs and lows. The lows for this one is I felt like the music just didn't bring it. I thought the people performing the songs, and there's not that many with this one, did a great job. I just felt like it wasn't big enough or an impactful song. Like sometimes they'll say in musicals, you're looking for that opening song and that closing song. And that's what sets your production. When you listen to Hamilton, when you listen to Wicked, when you listen to Hadestown, it's the opening song and they say, we got it. And sometimes they build a whole play around it. I felt like it wasn't in this. The other thing I would say was it seemed though, at times you couldn't connect to the story and the true love that they were giving. The other thing I would say is the rated PG-13. I felt like there was elements of drug and sex where I was like, is this PG-13? I don't know. Maybe I'm old school, whatever the case is. But the good stuff I liked about it, I thought the directing was smooth. I thought the acting was really good. I thought everybody that was in there, some cameos and other people that jumped in, I thought they did a really good job of acting. Regina Hall does a great job playing Neon Dion, and I thought she did a great job with the rest of the cast on it. I love the cyberpunk look of what they were doing with this. At times it felt like it was a video game. It felt like it would go side by side with a video game. It felt like it was hinting at the end of the world as we speak. One of those things that starts the conversation, you know, third eye and media and what we watch and what we consume and what does it make us feel in the long term. So there was that on there. But all in all, it was eye candy to kind of look at. The main villain, I felt like the character was big and broad, like on camera, not in size. On camera, I think Vince McMahon, old school WWE, WCW, would have been proud of having a villain like this cut in a promo every Monday night. But, you know, with that, let's go ahead and rate it. Here, we rate it from 0 to 5. That is how we do it. We have 0, the electric state, and you're cordially invited. And then we have 5s, we just did Solo Leveling. And we've had other movies. Put in the comments the last 5 that you saw us do, or what do you think the rating for this should be? Now, Odessa, again, PG-13, about an hour and 50 minutes. This is on Hulu, just came out in the middle of March. Now, for this, I'm going to rate it a 2. There just wasn't anything impactful for the storyline. The visuals and what they were giving wasn't very impactful, though I thought Jasper did a great job telling a story and directing this with lots of interesting camera angles and takes and visually giving stuff that felt sometimes similar to Romeo and Juliet, the remake that was done early 2000s. But I've seen other things, whether it's Black Mirror or whatnot, that have showcased music and love and breaking the system where it gave more of a point. I felt like there were some nods to some of the Apple or the ads back in the 80s. I'm not going to spoil anything on this, but there was some stuff where I felt and I saw, hey, look, I kind of see where they were going with this. But if you were chilling, you didn't have anything to do, go ahead and watch it. Would you, in my opinion, move everything out of the way to circle the calendar to watch this? No, there's other programming out there for it, but go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, follow, share, and we appreciate it. Until next time, click a lick aloud.